Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy, Reactz, back with another reaction. I know y'all just seen that Major Digital Circus, but hey, we with another one. The Mighty Nine. I can't wait to fucking watch that. You know, niggas just don't have streaming services. But shout out to my boy Hero. You feel me? Don't know him personally, but he put out banger videos. It's time to check him out. Let's get into it.
Gon' know where I eat at, cause the money gon' be where I be at. These niggas gon' die where they sleep at. All alone in this world and I see that. Everybody gon' know my name. Everybody gon' know my name. Everybody gon' know it's me. Everybody gon' know it's me. Come with big R-E-D. Come with big R-E-D. Come with big R-E-D.
Bitch, let's dance.
Hey Keith, fuck these niggas up.
Run out of bullets on that last hit. Fuck, switch too fast. Fell out the back of the track with a big.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro, you alright?
She got work.
Boy, you got your ass knocked the fuck out, boy.
After seeing the love on the Vox Machina vid and a plethora of comments trying to put me onto the
You already know I'm watching that
finally
other
checked it out.
Vox,
and yeah,
Machina
with this one. With that being said, enough yapping. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get straight into it. So the scene starts off
Morty
with this guy
freak ass.
sliming out his wife.
As the body dies, the soul lives for eternity.
What the hell are we talking about here? Her soul gets sucked into the Luxon beacon, and as they're singing away her departure, the temple gets breached. So side character number 2 hurries and locks the beacon down in their vault, waiting for the intruders to bust a move. Psst, I'm behind you.
Oh my goodness.
She sauces on the rest of the guards. They grab the beacon and get ready to pull off the hardest heist since Doomsday. They set off a muted explosion, run off, and proceed to jump down God knows how many stories. The guards shut the gates thinking they did something, but Buddy over here gives them a speed boost of hell. They jump up, take care of the guards, and scurry along, packing whatever is thrown their way. Ed Wolf gets hit, so as they're nearing the end of the realm, Astrid tells Dane to cast a spell.
Nigga just
Yeah,
broke
watch what happens when I
reality
catch
or
up to
some
you,
shit.
nigga. Astrid tells Dane to stay put while her and Ed Wolf go scout it out. Boy, was that a mistake. They peeped that the guards got packed, and as they're about to turn back, the beacon detonates. We cut to this homeless guy trying to break into a shop, but he gets spooked hearing a dog and peeps people staring at him. So he runs into an alley and realizes that this goblin stole his pouch. So they go on this goofy ass Scooby-Doo chase where every time Caleb is close, the goblin somehow escapes. Thinking it's safe, it searches the pouch, just realizes this nigga is broke. And Caleb uses this opportunity to confront it. As it's about to run off again, Caleb begs it not to rob him.
Oh, please suck your dick, please.
I know they did not just use Homelander. I know you use Homelander shit, bro.
Out of pity, it returns his pouch. As Caleb leaves, the goblin catches up and bargains with him.
Refill my flask at the tavern and I'll help you break in.
He agrees and they go. Meanwhile, Ikathon turns off the pain receptors of this poor man and cuts him open just for Owelia to tell him that the king has summoned him. As he walks in, the king shows him the warning the Bright Queen sent him, telling them they have 2 days to return the Luxon beacon. Earl acts oblivious as if he doesn't know anything about what's going on, and uses this as a way to finally end the Cold War between the kingdoms.
Prepare for war.
As he leaves, the Ragna hints that she knows what he's done, telling him that the Cobalt Soul is investigating the robbery.
This was no monster.
Bo was sent to investigate, and she's moving a little too crazy. I don't know if she actually has these scene investigation powers, but she reminded me of Romple from Blanca Stray Dogs. After a bit more digging, they find bodies, and she realizes that time only accelerated along these lines. She peeps a couple green crystals, and they go back to HQ, where she gets told off because she's a rookie and was only there to spectate. She continues telling him her thesis on the case. He agrees with her, but benches her. After that interaction, Bo is suspect of Xenath, so she follows him.
Maybe I missed him. I really should put on my glasses.
She was not going for that. Looks for the
goodness.
fulcrum and goes in to see a bunch of Scanlans slaving out.
One of my monks dug it out of the ruins at Utgard.
Did you take care of them?
She overhears the entire conversation and realizes Brody is a traitor.
And where are you going?
She follows her, but it's a trap.
Oh my
She
goodness.
dodges the first swing, gets nicked by the second, and gets hit
my
with a
God.
mean tornado kick.
You're getting
Somehow
worked.
dodges that dome-ending swing, hits the Leon backflip to try and escape, but Owelia wasn't letting up. She throws dirt in her eye and takes her down.
You wanna dance, bitch? Let's dance.
Hey Keith, fuck these niggas up.
Run out of bullets on that last hit. Fuck, switch too fast. Fell out the back of the track with a big.
My goodness.
Hey, bro, you alright? Boy, you got your ass knocked the
Fuck out.
boy.
Darian tells her she's lucky to have survived an encounter with a false strucker.
But officially,
They don't exist.
She then goes on to reveal herself as a Cobalt Soul spy and catches her up with all the info she's got regarding Residuum.
The Cobalt Soul has been compromised.
Bo can't believe that her entire life has been a lie. Darien reassures her, telling her that her hunch was right and war is coming.
Finding that weapon is up to me and you.
She refuses to join, but Darien gives her a pretty compelling pep talk.
The other archivists just see you as an annoying little brat.
Damn.
That's how your father saw you too.
Damn.
Trash to be thrown out.
Damn.
You are nobody.
God.
And they'll never see you coming.
When they get to the shop, Caleb and Not make up a distraction, and
Damn.
Not successfully breaks in. Once inside, they deactivate the dog alarm and Not peeps his wanted poster. Caleb acquires what they came for, and as they're about to leave, the shopkeeper comes back, but they still make it out safely. Just for Not to plot a backdoor on Caleb for a quick come up. But as she's about to knock him out, Caleb spawns in his cat just for it to get Thanos out of existence. Seeing how sad he is, she offers to steal stuff to help him with his magic. So Caleb tells her where they're off to next. They have a cute little moment and they're off, but not before Not can ask how he lost his magic.
Someone took it from me.
Did you kill them?
Not yet.
W fucking transition. Ikathon links up with Astrid, Edwolf, and Dane. Well, Dane was there until he ended his suffering. Just for his soul to get pulled into the beacon. We get flashes of what I presume is the future.
Tell me where they took the beacon.
We cut to Ford sparring with Whitebeard. Come on, man. You can do better than that. Shit, I'm trying my best. They go straight back to it, and Whitebeard gives him some pointers, but his lack of experience catches him. After that L, he gives him a few words of advice,
Are you a coward? Weak?
but that gets cut short.
He found me.
They make it up and it's all hands on deck. Ford and Sabian were told to get the sail under control, but Ford peeps that Brody is up to something and follows him. Getting caught setting up bombs, he hits him with a 3-piece and reminds him of his place in the world.
You'll die the way you lived.
Okay.
Pathetic
Damn.
and alone.
What I do to you?
You little shit! Damn.
Bro
I
spits
know.
on her
How do
and
you
quickly
just
jumps
get
ship.
peace like that?
He wakes up to see his crew in shambles and his captain missing, so he grabs his gear, pays homage to him, and makes his way to the nearest town. At the gate, Ford gets denied entry for not having papers.
We don't give a
like a
flying
bitch.
fuck about your shipwreck.
They try to move him out the way, but he accidentally activates cursed speech and gets in.
You have a mission.
Darien tells her she's handled her cover-up and tells her that a contact gave her their target and that she's to meet him at a carnival using this pin. We cut to Jester and her mom talking about how they could improve her show. Off topic, but she's bad as fuck. Anyways, Jester was looking forward to changing it up, but her mom tells her that's a negative since Lord Sharp booked out the entire place for his own fun after his speech. She agrees, but plots to make him miss it. We now cut to Bo shadowboxing her L. This is where she realizes that Owelia had a residuum crystal linked to her arm.
Holy shit.
Coincidentally, Caleb and Not break into the barn next door and sleep there for the night. They have a back and forth about why they're broke and Not suggests selling his amulet. He says nah, and they pack it up for the night, but Not wasn't satisfied, so she goes and steals stuff to make their night more comfortable. They get caught because of it, but Caleb airbends to break out the horses, giving them an opening to escape.
My queen.
Essek, the queen, and Virat discuss about the beacon's theft,
Every death, from now until it is recovered, is permanent.
but she tells them that's not what she's worried about. She's way more stressed about the power being used for destruction.
If you want to avoid this war, Essek, find that beacon.
Virat says that the queen isn't herself, that she's been interrogating her own people, specifically the Dunamancers, since they're the only people that know how to use the beacon. He then asks about his mother, and Essek dismisses the question by saying she's been traveling. Aight, give this to your mom. He brings it back to his mom and takes credit for the gift. He freaks out about the window being open because he's hiding his mom's typhros from the queen. Quick context, typhros is a resurrection sickness where people who have been reborn countless times start to see old lives bleed into the current reality. As she's about to reassure him, she has an episode. Wandering the town, Ford encounters the Lord's speech. Jester interrupts and gets spotted. Side note, I don't know what this ongoing gag is, but Jester talks to the Traveler like every 2 seconds throughout the season. And the Traveler is supposed to be like the viewer or something, but anyways. As she's making her escape, she bumps into Ford and falls in love.
This is not what it looks like.
The rest of the troops catch up and they run away. Ford tries explaining himself, but his powers have a mind of their own. They make it upstairs, jump out a window, and make it back to her house. Jester wastes zero time taking Ford to her room. She finally asks his name and bro starts LARPing, saying he's a captain.
I have never
met a real sea captain before. What's it like? Do you have lots of seamen?
Sharp pulls up looking for Jester, and they start beating this innocent man for her location. Her mom runs upstairs, packs her stuff, and tells her she must leave now. She says her goodbyes and entrusts Jester's life to Ford. He's reluctant to accept, but after a bribe and a kiss from her, shit, I'd fold too. On the way out of town, they decide where they'll be going. A school of magic catches Ford's attention. Whilst they sleep for the night, Ford has a dream.
I'm sorry I stink so much.
Nott shows him his wanted poster and says he wouldn't turn them in. Caleb then tells him what they're after and teaches her a basic communication spell. While tracking Caleb and Nott down, Bo is being trailed by Aurelia. We then see Essex sneaking around Ickathon's lair.
What are you doing? You said you'd wait for me to begin.
Turns out Essex is in cahoots with Ickathon and the Valstruckers. He quickly explains that the beacon isn't magic but has infinite possibilities. Ickathon doubts it and tells them to truly understand it that they need to rip it apart to study it.
That is why we will work nicely together.
We cut to Molly and Gustav preparing for the carnival. Gustav tells them that they need to have a packed house, so Molly does everything in his power to make sure it runs smoothly. Bo runs into him and she asks the bear what the coin is for. They demonstrate a new act.
The beast can smell a child from 10 miles away. But so long as I have these, he is within my complete control.
Yeah, how could that possibly go wrong? She tells them that the luminal beetles must stay guarded and that no one is to handle them but her. They lock in for a quick heist. Caleb blows the cart's wheels off and Nott acts like she's been struck, giving Caleb enough time to... Bro peeps Aurelia and retreats. Bo makes it into the VIP lounge using her coin and Molly introduces himself, asking her why she's here. She tries to shoot him off, but he reads her fortune and it says that she wants to serve a greater good.
You can't do it alone. No matter how much you want to.
She peeps the man she's here to meet and runs after him.
Where the fuck is Dyron?
The fuck?
He instructs her to his location, and once they link up, he gets his payment and gives her the message stone, telling her that Darren will know how to unveil it. As she's leaving, she spots Caleb and Nott and presses them for her horse.
Let go.
Oh my god.
After breaking his arm, Molly bans her. She realizes that Nott took her stone. Forge questions Jester about the traveler, trying to make sense of his own imaginary friend, but freaks out once he doesn't get a straight answer. To cool off, they go play some carnival games and Jester wins a pirate hat for him. These randoms start pressing him for LARPing. Molly interrupts, reads their fortune, and gives them tickets to the show.
The show must be starting.
They hatch a plan to get in, and so does Bo. The show starts, and it's generally pretty good. Toya shows off her toad, the trapezes do what they do best, and it's all around a beautiful performance.
Meanwhile,
Nott climbs on a roof to guide Caleb to the cart. He almost gets caught twice, but he makes it.
Who amongst you is brave enough to come face the devil toad?
Jester gets selected. Bo spins in the bear suit to get her message stone, but during that little brawl, they break some of the beetle jars, and shit goes bad real quick.
Get her out of there!
With no reason for the toad to listen to Toya, he goes off script, which no one takes seriously until the unicyclist gets clapped. All hell breaks loose. Ford helps this kid, peeps the hat, and puts his LARPing to the test. And they easily pack up Dr. Connor's clone. If you know, you know. Molly sees Gustav turn in front of him. Once he gets hit, he enters a trance-like state and packs up his homie. Whilst Caleb almost gets clapped for trying to get a beetle, Bo reclaims her stone and Caleb peeps that the toad is controlling everyone. So he preps up a spell and gets hit by Ford. Seeing this, Toya tries to subdue him, but just gets kidnapped. Molly is in shambles seeing what just transpired, and as per usual, guards pop out once everything is said and done.
Who's out there?
Aurelia catches up to Deadeye to ask him what's in the stone, and Bro snitches under zero pressure. As a thanks, she takes his eye and dips. The crew gets interrogated, the things confiscated and locked up. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let...
Shut your stupid
They settle
ass
their
up.
differences and both suggest a jailbreak, along with a plan to prove that they're innocent, by getting rid of the toad and retrieving Toya. Ford says bet and summons a sword.
The soul is preserved within the Luxon beacon.
Essek also explains that once they become teenagers, memories of their past lives flood in, and the cycle repeats itself. Ickathon wonders if that applies for Dane, since his soul was sucked in.
We can come up with a theoretical framework to analyze the energy profile, perhaps.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to hear any of that, and brings in a test subject. Essek activates it, Astrid packs Buddy up, and Ickathon guides the soul. But the test fails. He then tells Edwulf to bring in another. And Essek realizes there's levels to this shit. He tells him to show him how to use it, and uses his mom's sickness as a way to get him to agree. They successfully get out of the cell, but Caleb won't leave without his amulet. Nott makes too much noise, and the guards hear them, so they run off to a dead end. Jester breaks it, and Caleb seals it before running off. Once they make it out, Bo tells them to divide and conquer, find the trail, and Jester and Nott have a cute little moment.
Was he there in the cell? No.
Imaginary.
which makes her doubt herself. Molly picks up Gustav's sword and Ford questions Caleb about his magic to try to understand his, but he doesn't give him a straight answer.
I'm a Cobalt Soul Monk.
Who?
An organization that claims neutrality. They are dedicated to seeking and preserving knowledge.
Molly finds a trail of toad blood, so they follow it, and Molly's freak ass licks the blood, giving them a fresher trail to follow.
That's enough, Trait. If you go too far...
Instead of listening, Bro goes power hungry and pushes his limits. Essek realizes he's made a mistake trusting him to save his mom, so he tries taking it back, but Astrid and Edwolf stayed 10 toes. They make him stand down and show him the way out. They have a little disagreement and Jester peeps Toya. They figure it might be a trap, but go in anyway. The toad speaks through Toya, telling them that if he's struck down, Toya dies too. Molly doesn't hesitate though, and starts to brawl, just to stop in his tracks hearing Toya's cries for help. Bo gets hit back, and so does Molly. Ford powers up and slices the toad's tongue. Knot takes Toya outside, Jester saves Ford from death, and the crew gets locked and loaded. But to be honest, it isn't looking good. Caleb tries queuing up a spell, but the toad wasn't fine to let that slide. Molly and the others agree to make an opening for him. He almost gets clapped, but Caleb pulls it off just in time, only to realize he's missing the other vial. Bo hits this elite slide cancel into a lob. Ford cuts its tongue, Caleb hits the spell, and Molly gives it brain freeze. They realize the other two are missing, and unfortunately they were only able to heal her wounds but not bring her back to life.
Unless you are certain what that is, it may be wise to leave it.
Molly somehow knows exactly what that is, and Caleb is confused as to why he knows this.
My memory of the rift, it doesn't feel like mine.
Caleb and Bo chop it up before they cremate Toya, and he has a flashback. Molly gives a farewell speech, and things start looking up. Essek makes it home to see that Farrat found his mom. He tries to play it off, but Farrat knows his master, and that wasn't her. He assures him that he won't snitch, and warns him that the queen is ordering a response in 48 hours, unless he found a beacon, which he obviously did not. He tells him goodbye, and Essek's guilt starts creeping in. The crew head back with the toad's head, and Molly reassures Jester about the traveler. They make it to the gate, where they officially said their name.
The Mighty Nine.
Okay.
They make it back to the prison to present the head to the sergeant, and are greeted by bloody stains and bodies. Caleb peeps Awilia's arcane poison and scurries to try and get his amulet, because it renders him invisible to the Fallstruckers. As he's about to open the door, it blows up.
She found me. Meister wird so froh sein, dass ich dich gefunden habe.
And with that being said,
that is the end. Oh my god.
I've talked way too much.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. The plot it's not thick enough for me. It's getting there, but it's not thick enough for me. Don't forget to like and motherfucking subscribe, comment. Shout out my boy Hero. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Tell a nigga rob me in this bitch, smoking off the dope. I be stalking, and I got this hoe built like coke. She be popping, in this hoe flooding off the Mary. I be popping. Everybody that you fucking see, I done dropped it in this bitch like I'm Jesus. Raise a toast, I be godly. Me and twin like I'm Batman. He be robbing, red and black, spinning every day. We ain't stopping, being dizzy on the way for the low. We gon' drop it.